Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Today is the 11th, which means it is the last day of the Sephora VIB sale. And I figured I would record this. I don't even know if it's going to go up today or not. To be honest, I'm really not sure. But I wanted to share with you the things that I bought. I think I was quite the good girl, although I did get some things that, yeah, I actually said I wasn't going to get. That happens when I go into store, and as you can see, I went in to the store and I didn't order online, and that always is what gets me most of the time. And when I went into the store, when I went up to the register, they were trying to talk me into the Sephora credit card, and I was like, no. No, that will get me into way too much trouble. Right now, I do not trust myself, so I'm staying away from the Sephora credit card. Even though the perks are good. I mean, if you're responsible and you get paid off at the end of the month, I think it's great because you get 4% cash back. All these are kind of good perks, but I'm like, I don't trust myself. I freely admit it. I have brought out formally my Christmas cat mug, which I am loving, but I have my fan on because it's warm again. So I picked up only a couple of things. One thing that I did get, but I had to return it because someone had opened it. The seal was broken, and I went back to exchange it, and they did not have any more. And that was the Farsali Holiday eyes with it was the eye cream with the turmeric in it. I was very excited to try it, as I said, but somebody had cracked it open and it's going on my eyes. I don't trust that, so I had to return it and they had sold out. So highly disappointed, but if I was meant to have it, I would have it in my hands today. So what I did find, and they had it on sale, I believe for $29 instead of, I think, like the $40 or $45. And I've wanted this since it came out, but I was waiting for it to go on sale. And it's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea High Tides and Good Vibes palette. I've spoken about this in several of my Sephora videos and just never pulled the trigger on it. So it was $29 plus I got the 20% off. So very good. And this is just, yes, packaging is my nemesis. It has water in it and it's blue colored and she's pretty. The packaging on the back, it's kind of reflective. It is reflective and it's very heavy. Tarte does packaging extremely well. They do their products well most of the time. Oh, okay, this is sliding out, okay. It has a very nice mirror. I know you're going to see the ring light, but that's okay. But I said it's a quite heavy palette, and she's just beautiful. Super pretty. I have not played with it yet, but what I do like is how it's cordoned off into sections. You have your cool toned section here, you have your warm toned, very neutral section here, and then you can play with all these glitters. I have to swatch the glitters because I need to see. Why do I keep putting it on my middle finger all the time? Okay, these are a dry formula. It did stick to my hand quite well, but I will see myself using glitter glue with this. There is the blue, very pretty, but as I said, I would definitely personally put a glitter glue on. Let's see a couple of the shimmers. Very smooth and creamy. That was this one over here. They have names on them, but the names are in a light print on the gold background, and I cannot read it. Let's swatch the cool toned matte, and I do want to swatch the blue shimmer as well. This matte was creamy and gorgeous. That's a beautiful color. And let me just swatch this blue here. It feels a little dry to the touch. Oh no, but it goes on. I mean, again, it's just a swatch, but that looks gorgeous. I don't think I would have paid the $40 or $45 for it, although I have in the past. But again, I'm just very happy when I get things on sale that I've really wanted, and then when I get them for such a reasonable price, I'm happy. The packaging is bulky. Some may not like that. I said it's really hefty and just, I think, beautiful, and I can't wait to play with it. Now, normally I would have gone online and gone through ebates, which is something that I always recommend. I, for some reason, wanted to go into store, maybe because I wanted to feel things and play with things and get that experience. And sometimes you just want that experience, and that's what I did. I have news. I had about 8 palettes in my cart, and I put many of them back, and I'm like, you know what? I can wait for it. I had Smoke Show palette. I had the, what else? I had a whole bunch. Yeah, I just had a lot of stuff in my cart. Also on sale was the same Rainforest of the Sea, the mini. It only has shimmers, and this was on sale for $18, down from I believe $25. And of course, I got the 20% off. The packaging is absolutely freaking adorable. And these are just such beautiful colors. It's a cute little small palette that I can keep right in front of me. And instead of having to hunt for some kind of glittery topper, I will just throw this on. This one here is a Duo Chrome, which is amazing because it is shifting green gold. That is this glitter. It's a little dry. Well, you know, no, it's not dry. It's so freaking cream. Wow, it almost feels wet. I was going to say it's dry. It's not. It feels wet on my finger, but it goes on feeling a little dry. That is the most bizarre sensation I've experienced, but it is stunning. All 3 of these shades are super creamy. This one is in the center. It just has a light reflectiveness to it, and this gold is absolutely beautiful. This is the cutest little palette. I absolutely love it. It is no longer on sale, but I guarantee you're either going to find it at a deeply discounted price at Nordstrom Rack or at TJ Maxx. I just have that feeling. I did actually get myself a Marc Jacobs palette. I had 3 of them in my cart, in my little basket, and I put 2 of them back. It was a hard choice between the electric, which is the new one that they have for Christmas. I'm going to put a picture of that up here. And the reason I didn't get it, it was so, the metallics and the glittery shades were so beautiful and so soft, but I really did have those colors. And the packaging was what got me too, is just the special packaging. But I don't have anything like this, and this is the Stiletto palette. I mean, look how filthy. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous, Leanne. Hold on. Okay, I had to try to kind of make it look like it's a little bit new. It will get completely fingerprinty. I mean, but if I'm by myself, I don't care. This is, I thought it was a beautiful palette online, but I wasn't sure, and then I saw it in person. I do not think the camera does it justice. And this color, oh my, can we just speak about that color? It's very cool toned. It's neutral, but when you put this shade on your lid, I can't quite describe it. It gives this gunmetal, purpley, shifty kind of specialness to it that I wore it the other day, and it's neutral but dramatic. But if you didn't want to go that way, you can stay in these sections right here and still get a more of a daytime appropriate look. But I have absolutely no regrets about purchasing this. They are beautiful. They are expensive. This is a $49 palette. Again, wouldn't have paid full price, even though it may be worth it. But are the really expensive shadows really worth it? I looked up the 28 palette from Natasha Denona the other day when from BoxyCharm they have a 30% off. It is over $200, like $238. I would never in my life, I don't care, pay $238. Even with the 30% off, that's still, it's an absurd price. But I'm happy I have this. I did find my new favorite fragrance on the planet. There's a lot of fragrances, perfumes that I like, but this one, I was going around, I was hoping to find the Carli, but they don't sell it in store, it's only online. So for some reason, this stood out to me, Vanilla Woods. It is from the 7 Virtues. I'd never smelt it before. I've smelt a couple of vanilla, you know I like those scents. This one, I just bought the rollerball because the full size I think was $70 or $80. This has the most delicious, amazing scent. The only thing I've realized, this is the eau de parfum in the rollerball. This one does not stay on like the spray. When I sprayed the tester, the full size in store. I was walking around the store and everyone said, "Oh my goodness, what are you wearing?" And when I got up to the register, she said, "Oh my goodness, what are you wearing?" And I kept telling everybody, "I just found this to be my new favorite." And I showed them. And it lingered when I was in Starbucks and when I was walking around the rest of the mall. Everybody kept stopping me. It was amazing. And that lasted through the night. This one I found doesn't last as long. So what I'm thinking of doing, and I don't know why, I don't have an explanation as to why the rollerball, I thought maybe it was the formula, but they're both eau de parfums. So I don't know why. So I think what I do is get the bigger bottle for home spray in the morning and keep this one in my purse, because I think I even like it better than the Comptoir Sous le Pacifique, the vanilla one from there. I can't say enough about it. This was $29, which I think is what rollerballs are reasonably priced at. Now I did it again. I had wanted this because I swatched it in store in Ulta and they didn't have any more, so also that's why I went to Sephora, because they didn't have it online either. And I can't find one of the lipsticks. It's the pinky one. My room is such a mess right now. I'm lucky I can find myself in there. But this is the Too Faced Better Not Pout, but if you do, keep it glossy. These are the lip glosses and they all have different scents. They have peppermint bark, which is a clear, yummy, and it just has a little bit of gold sparkle to it. It's really cool. I will just wear it by itself or throw it on top. I have been wearing these a lot. And this one is in Eggnog. This one is a little bit more intense, and yet I still love it. It has like that peachy brown type of color. Ooh. The scents aren't overly strong, but they do have that yummy scent that makes you want to use them. This one is Spice Cake. Again, a little bit even more intense. So pretty. Other one is Sugar Plum, and it is a pink. And what I want to do is show you the caps of them. They are so cute, so festive. The kit was $25, and I did get the 20% off. I think this would make a wonderful gift for someone. I know if I received it from anyone, I would be super happy if the person likes glosses, but I absolutely love them. Now that I have done this video, I can take them out of here, and I have to find my other pink one because I love the pink one. But I'm telling you, Nugget steals things. Now, I did get another perfume, but I can't really talk about it because it's a gift, and she actually watches my videos. She's one of the few people are in my daily life that watch my videos, so I can't talk about what I got her. But I know you're like, well, then what the heck did you mention it for? I was playing with all of the ABH palettes. I swatched all three of the big Norvina Volume 1, 2, and 3 palettes. I swatched the 2 minis of those. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get them now. They're pretty, but I said I wasn't going to do it. But then, these were on the bottom shelf. I haven't even opened this yet, but I did swatch the sample that they had in store. She came out with glitters for the holiday collection. It comes cutely packaged in here. And the outside packaging is very, very pretty as well. These are her loose pigment glitters. You will most definitely need glitter glue with it. But I do not have this color in anything. It does have a sifter, and it has holes in it. And I'm okay, yes. It is a sifter with a snap cap, and so you sprinkle some out. I don't know how that's going to work. Quite well. You will obviously have to sprinkle it onto your hand. It's very loose. It's so finely milled, but it's really not going to stick to anything without the glue. I don't know if you're going to be able to appreciate it whatsoever because it's just scattering on my hand. Let's see if you can see at all. I said it's a loose but such finely milled glitter that you will have to wet your brush and most definitely put glitter glue on. But it's, let me look at the color. I don't have anything like it, and it is so pretty. Yes, she had other colors, but again, I was like, no, I have those colors in my loose pigments, and I don't have this, so that's why I got that. And yes, the last thing I got, I only got this many things. I said I was not going to get it. I talked about it. Now I have glitter on my face. Great. I talked about it. I said I didn't like it in the video, and I had a problem with the person who was showing it. And then I went into the store, and I got the Carli Bybel palette. It looks nothing in person like it does online. It looked like a spring palette, not anything I would be interested in, and I was wrong. The packaging is pretty, but honestly, the little like things here, they're kind of erased. They do give me a headache. And also on this palette itself, this does trigger some people's, I think it's called tryptophobia. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but some people have the problem with little holes, and I actually do. So it bothers me a little bit, but more so it gives me a headache because of it. This is hard packaging, very cute Carli Bybel name in pink. But I'm telling you, it looks nothing in person like it did on the videos and the swatches that I've seen. This is the color that I couldn't understand how she was swatching and how it looked. I want to see the difference in what it looks like. This is the color called Bybel. Now here it definitely looks like a brown, and on my skin tone, it definitely has that taupey with that purple undertone brown. To me, in my viewfinder, and with what I'm seeing here, the colors match each other. When she did it, I'm telling you, the colors did not match each other. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. This is the first time I have tried it. I think it's beautiful. They are very, very powdery. True to ABH nature. You're going to get a lot of kick up in the pan. I did get a slight amount of fallout, but not as much as I had anticipated. I've only tried a few colors. I've tried the two of these. This cream color is so pigmented, it laid the most beautiful base on my lid. I am wearing a Bybel. I am wearing a Boli in my inner corner. The Cindy is an orangey color, but it was beautiful as my transition, and I am wearing that. You can see that is the color that is up here. And then I'm wearing Jode on my lip, and then my lid. And then this, Oa, I don't know how to pronounce these names, forgive me. But this is actually a glitter. And yes, I did need to use a glitter glue. Even though it is fairly soft in the pan, when I put it on my lid, it became a little bit chunky, but it does adhere well to my hand. So again, that is just going to be, I guess, personal experience with it. But that's a beautiful color. It actually reminds me very much of one of the metallic shades in the Tarte palette. I'm curious about this purple. I haven't even swatched it yet. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can get a close-up here. It looks slightly duochrome-y. It's not as in-your-face pigmented, but again, it's like, you know, going into the store and swatching it and seeing it in person can really make that difference, at least for me. But what I can tell you is this will be my last rather large purchase for quite some time. I know I had said, you know, my limits. I'm keeping my boxes, and I may restock in a few things, but this was my Christmas present to myself. And of course, the main thing is, you know, be smart about your shopping. Right now, today, of course, I'm going to try to get this up later today. I'll have 2 videos in one day, which is not a bad thing, but they are having a lot of sales. Ebates is actually having 11% cash back on a bunch of stores, which is a significant savings. Check the websites. They're all having their sales. Black Friday is coming. Cyber Monday is coming. Be smart. Think about the purchases that you really feel passionate about. You know, think about it. I walked around the store with all those things in my basket, and then I put 70% of them back. You know, you walk away, you look at it, you're like, I have to have it. But then you stop and you go back and you look and say, well, no, I don't. I'm buying a lot of these things for my channel because I want to enjoy them and show you, but I also want to get use and enjoy the products that I'm spending my money on. So that's what I instill upon you. Although I want to try everything on my channel, I know that financially I can't. So the things that I have, if you want to see any of these, of course, please let me know. And if not, that's okay too. Is it because I am going to get lots of love out of them. If you went shopping, let me know what you got. I would love to hear your experiences. And if you have any of these products, I would love to hear your experiences as well. I love you guys tremendously. You are the best part of my day every day, and I will continually say thank you. And whatever part of this world you're in and around, my friends, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. Thank you for being a part of my life, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, everybody.